Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? So we live again. Ah, live again. I'm in raw form. I ain't dressed up. I ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in raw form tonight. So what y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's good? Hey, you know. So, uh, this will be. Let me see. Let me see. This will be. All right. Hold on. This will be. So we doing a bad thoughts tonight. Tonight it will be. I'm talking about tonight. It's called mistakes. Now we all can relate to making mistakes. We all been there, done that, things of that nature. Yeah. So we all been there, done that, things of that nature. Um, First of all, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, a wonderful day. I had a great day, wonderful day. You know, being with the kids. You know, but some of them are away right now. Uh, some of them are here. So I guess I'll jump right into it. So, all right. So we all know about the incident where Will Smith went up on the stage. Well, let's back it up. So Will Smith went on the stage. Okay, no, let me back it up. All right. So Chris Rock, this was the Oscars, I believe, and Chris Rock made a comment about he made a GI Jane joke. We all, if you seen GI Jane, I forgot the female actress that was in the movie. She had cut off all her hair, and he made a joke. He made a GI Jane joke relating to her having no hair to Jada Pinkett. And when Will Smith heard the comment, he felt what he felt, and he rushed up on the stage and he slapped him and he said, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." We all know about the incident. No, I ain't sleep, sis. No, I ain't sleep. I'm up. I got to do this podcast, and I got to talk to the people. I got to do my thing. You feel me? So, nah, I ain't sleep. I ain't sleep. So that basically what happened. All right. So finally, Will Smith is coming out and he's talking about what happened. He's giving his insight on what happened. That's basically what's going on right now. So, all right. So we gonna get into the. So we gonna get into it. So this is him. Finally coming on about what he said. So let's go.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? Um, I was fogged out by that point.
All right, now I'm gonna try to dissect this from point in from what I'm saying. So we all been in a situation where something happen, emotions take over, and at that point, we not thinking no more. It's all reactive. It's all impulsive. We in our feelings, and that's what we moving off of. So everybody been there. So let's not be mad at Will for what he did and how he reacted, because at the end of the day, I know in his heart, and all y'all know in his heart, we just felt that, hey, he did that because he felt like his wife was feeling some certain type of way, or hey, thank you Tug for sharing the stream. He felt as though, um you know it was something within him. You get to a point in your life where, I ain't gonna say bullying, you just get tired of people treating you or carrying you any type of way. Because let's be honest, we all been in a room with our friends, with our homeboys, we've been at parties, we've been in all aspects of life, and we know and we see certain people, they know not to talk to them like that. Like, they know not to come at them like that, because they know what they're gonna get from that person. So let's not act like you haven't peeped someone carrying someone or disrespecting that person, or being this way towards that person. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that, hey, if it was anybody else, you wouldn't talk like that. You wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. These are my bad thoughts. A bully know not who to try. A bully knows, I can't pick on this person because they can beat me up. Or they might can beat me up, or they might got a mouthpiece like me. They might can out talk me. They might can out joke me. They might can outshine me. People, it is crazy because weak people. Now I ain't gonna say weak people as a general. I'm just saying that sometimes when you get in your moment, you become that weak person because you operating in that weakness. Strong people know. Strong people really know, I ain't gotta be the loudest person in the room. I ain't gotta let everybody know what I got going on. I ain't gotta let everybody know that I can whoop your ass, or I could do this to do this. It's strength. It's strength in being quiet. It's strength, and it's a lot of power in being able to hold your tongue and just keep to yourself. Because guess what? A lot of times, a lot of situations, you ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta let it be known how you feel. And a lot of strong people understand this. Like, it's not a secret. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all blacked out. Anybody blacked out? Anybody had something happen to them, and it was like, fuck the logic, fuck my emotions. You did what you do. It's black and white. You did this. It's Whatever that energy that you just sent out, I'm sending it back. I ain't thinking about no consequences. I ain't thinking about this. I ain't thinking about that. I'm on your ass now. So let's continue to watch.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. Um, so I will say to you, uh, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Now, it take a lot for a man to admit that he wrong. Feel me? Now, I ain't saying that this excludes him for what he did. I ain't saying that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not saying that. You know what he did at the Oscars in front of. I mean, they were so unprepared for that that they couldn't even bleep out what he was saying. You feel what I'm saying? So it was a shock to a lot of people. But at the end of the day, you gotta give respect to a man that will admit his wrongs and own it. And own it. You feel me? Own it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell going on? Hold on.
And I'm here
All right, here we go.
whenever you're ready to talk.
All right, so hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me move this. So it says that Will Smith also said that his wife Jada did not tell him to do something after she rolled her eyes in response to Chris Rock's jokes. So he admitted that. So
I made a choice on my own from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
So
I'm sorry, babe. Um, I say sorry to my kids and
see, as a man, uh, the burden that we bear sometimes, and this is something that we need to talk about. The burden of a man sometimes is that the mistakes we make affect so many people. It affects our wives, our girlfriends, our children, our family. You know, it affects them. You know, because and here's how it affects them. From a wife's standpoint, him doing that and making that mistake, now people feel some type of way about him. They don't want to watch his movies. They don't want to watch his show. Whatever he got there, they don't want to do business with him. So that affects the money coming in. And when you affects the money coming in, that affects what you can do and provide for your family. So everybody's affected, not just him. And that's the burden of a man. Now, honestly, ladies, if you got a house, if you running a house and you got a man at home, tell me if I'm lying. If that man go out here and do something you don't even know nothing about, but if he go out here and do something, tell me if I'm lying. If that don't affect you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm talking about the internet. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. People that peeped your man. Hey, girl, did you know your man? Hey, girl, you know your man out here. So guess what? In his situation, when you do stuff like that, people don't want to do business with you. That trumped the money. Now I'm pretty sure Will Smith already had money. I know he got something tucked away. I'm pretty sure because this man was he damn near billionaire anyways. All being an actor in his movies and shows and rap and his music career. So I'm pretty sure this ain't hurt him to that caliber. But still, you know what I'm saying? You trumping the money a little bit. You the breadwinner, you the provider. This ain't no shot towards Jada, but Jada ain't on the level of Will Smith. That ain't no shot towards her that she's accomplished great a many of things, but we talking about Will Smith now. Summertime. I can't unwind. I can't unwind. Come on now. Will Smith gave us that now. Come on now. He gave us Fresh Prince. He gave us iRobot. He gave us. I ain't about to go down the line. He gave us so much stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So, and he's done a immaculate job in these movies. Immaculate job. So, I know he the breadwinner in that family. You know. Yeah. So like I said, as a man, when it comes to mistakes, because that's what this podcast that's what tonight's topic is about. It's about mistakes. We gonna talk about mistakes. Now, let's not lie. When he made that mistake, people was ready to write him off, never watch his movies again. Darren there wanted to bankrupt the man. Hope he go broke. Hope he don't never sell another movie. Hope don't nobody want to work with him. And let's be honest, like, come on now. Like, that's a little wrong. Come on now. You on the man to never make another dollar again off one mistake. You ain't never made a mistake. So just because he's a millionaire and such, he's not allowed to make a mistake. See some of the reactions that people giving. You need to look at yourself because you done made a mistake and you wanted somebody to give you another chance or see where you was coming from and be understanding. But a lot of us, we don't do that. Y'all see these millionaires in the limelight, y'all want them to be picture perfect, and that's a wrong expectation. That's a wrong expectation. All day. But kudos to anybody that sees where they messed up and they try to right it. They try to write it. Not only write it, but just if they don't do nothing else, I'ma just own up to what I did. You feel me? I'ma just own. I got the hiccups. But just own up to what I did. You feel me? But let's finish watching it.
My family for the heat that I brought on
He
all of
apologizing to
us.
his family, Apologize to the nominees.
What would you
Questlove.
say to the people who looked up to you before the slap or people who expressed that you let them down? Um, so there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma.
I can attest to that. I don't never want to let nobody down. The fact that I'm not where I want to be or I'm not at this level, it affects me because I want my mama, I want my sister, I want my niece, I want my son, I want my girlfriend, I want her kids, I want everybody to see me at a certain level. I don't want them to see me struggling. And the fact that I know that my kids are not receiving some of the things that I want them to get. They get what they need. They get some of the things they want, but I put myself on a different level. I want to be able to go above and beyond. And having that mindset, it's a level of disappointment when you're not there. Feel me? It is. It's a level of disappointment when you're not at that level that you want to be. Because you want to be able to provide these things for your kids. You want to give your kids everything, especially the things that you didn't have when you was a child. You want to give your children this. You want to give your girlfriend these things. You know, and being someone who can't provide on this certain level that you want, it's a certain way that it affects you. That's called trauma. When something affects you and you're trying to deal with it, you go through certain things, you react certain ways, you hold on to certain things, your thought process is changed. And that's just the way it goes. That's called trauma. You're affected by the things that are happening to you. And you're exhibiting factors of that hurt, of that trauma, of because you can't do this. You're exhibiting factors of that. We all want the most for our significant others, for our family, and especially for our kids. Hey, we want the most for them. That's just, hey, look, and I'm in raw form. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting on no beside tonight. The dreads growing. They growing. They getting there. You know what I'm saying? They getting there. They dropping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's another journey. That's another conversation for another day. Trauma, mental health, what we going through. Will Smith was at a place where he wasn't so safe. He wasn't prepared for if someone said this or someone did that, that he would react a certain way. He wasn't prepared. He wasn't. He wasn't ready. And when the shit popped off, the nigga reacted and that's how it came out. A lot of us been in situations like that, like when we trying to get ourselves together, we call ourselves good people, but when somebody play us or somebody do something, we react. Come on now, keep it real with me. Like you react. And how it come out, it's how it come out. It may come out violently. It may come out where I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. I ain't gonna deal with you no. It come out all different ways. It come out in all different ways. But let's finish watching the show.
I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And
That sound like some of us, don't it? We wanna live. We wanna show and live this expectation that we think people have of us. Only because we look around, we see people got this, people happy, people traveling, people getting cars, people getting clothes, people in relationship, people making business moves, and you want people to look at you and see the same thing. You don't want people in your life to see the negative. Keep it real. You don't. You don't. You don't. Ain't a person in this world woke up and said, I want somebody to see what's going wrong in my life. I want my kids to see what's going wrong in my life. I want my girl. I want my mama, my daddy, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my uncles. I want them to see what's going wrong in my life. No, you did. You didn't wake up and say that. For real, you woke up saying, hey, today is another day. And that trauma, that trouble that you going through is it rear its ugly head not even 20 minutes after you wake up, because then you remember the bullshit that happened. So we all wake up and get up with good intentions, but our thoughts and our memories and things of that nature, it creep up on us. Damn, then we back in it. The trick is to knowing that when those triggers come, we all gonna go through bullshit. I'ma always go through something on whatever level. I'm not gonna let this affect me. A lot of people can't get to that point. That's okay. Just keep the right mindset, and eventually you'll get to the right mindset. You'll get to the level where you understand life. A lot of people don't understand life. We just want to live good, and think that trouble on whatever level you at not gonna come. No, it's gonna come. It's not never gonna come. And there's power in realizing that trauma and bullshit gonna always come. You're not gonna get away from it. Sad, but it's so. Some people just don't understand that. But let's finish though.
The work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake.
So basically, what he's saying was he's trying to be remorseful, but also understanding that he is a human. He's not above nobody else. You're not above nobody else. Nobody out here is above nobody else. No matter amount, how much money they have, status they have, fame they have, how many cars they got, how many homes they have, how tall, how nationality, nobody's above nobody else. So at the end of the day, he realizes what he said is he's allowed to make a mistake. It doesn't matter because he's a millionaire or he got such and such accomplished. He worked for those accomplishments. He deserves to have a space of mistake. He deserves to have a room to make errors. He deserves that. And who are you to say that he doesn't? That's the problem. Like, y'all scared to say this. I'm not scared to say this. He deserves a room, a space to make mistakes. Oh, he don't? Okay. So if you was a millionaire, you accomplished all this behind all the hard work that you put in. You put in the hard work. Oh no, why look at me. You put in the hard work. You ain't had no handouts. You put in the hard work. You dedicated yourself. You did this. You networked and made this show, made this movie, and it popped off. Now your hard work got you to a certain level in life. What nobody gave you nothing. He ain't no spoiled child. His daddy not in his life. His mama raised him, or auntie or grandmama, whoever. But he didn't. Y'all saw the show. Y'all saw how hurt he was in that scene when his daddy, when he was so hyped that his daddy came back. He got him a present. He got him all types of. He got him this statue, and then his daddy pulling this move. Oh, hey man, we got to put this off, man. But keep in touch with me. I'm gonna come back. He like, all right. Daddy walked on out. And who there? Like a lot of us is. Who there? The goddamn stepdaddy. Stepdaddy there. He there for kids that ain't his. He there for kids that ain't his. To comfort them. And be a shoulder through their trauma. All that man could do was be mad and say, I just wish I hadn't fucking wasted my time and got this stupid statue for him. He said, I learned how to dribble my first basketball without him, right? Huh? And I did fine. I got through college. He said he gonna get him a girlfriend. He said he gonna get him a wife. Cause he said, it ain't nothing I can do. What the fuck he said? He said, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it. Hold on.
Daddy out!
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and watch it. Let's just go ahead and watch it. All right, here we go. Hold on. Are you ready? Here we go.
Daddy out!
What's up?
Will, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
You too, Lou.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I,
Yeah,
Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then, and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
One more time for the people in the back.
Daddy out!
What's up?
Will, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
You too, Lou.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, you know, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I,
Yeah,
Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
Hey, look, I'm watching this, trying to hold back the tears myself. Ooh.
Be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human and I made a mistake and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece. So I would say,
Is it coming together now for you? Cause I would like for someone to come to their own conclusions about mistakes without me having to just say it. Without me having to just say it. I would like for you to just come to your own, come to a realization of something before somebody had to just say it, because it'll hit you harder. To give some context, cause I don't want nobody to think I'm just in a whirlwind and what I'm doing ain't making no sense. So I'm gonna give you some context. This man, as we all know, I ain't gotta say it. We all know Will Smith went up on the Oscars and slapped the man because he felt like he disrespected his wife. And we all know from what he's learning there, from what he's admitting that his wife had nothing to do with it. It was all his trauma, all what he been through. And it got to a certain level that it was fuzzy. He blacked out. Anybody blacked out? Anybody triggered them and they just neglected all logic and education and background. It was just at that moment, I'm on your ass. Anybody blacked out? Nobody blacked out before? Oh, okay. So you just perfect willy nilly. All right, I get it. All right. Stay over there. Cause you stay over there because you them people that can't grow, ain't gonna never grow, ain't gonna never learn shit, ain't gonna never grow. Stay the fuck over there. Stay over there and stay in your little world where you feel safe. Cause you feel safe over there. That's why you can't take in nothing what nobody say. You feel safe. So stay over there. I ain't talking to you. I don't care nothing about what you got to say, what you got going on. Stay over there. It's a bad thought. This for people who are making themselves vulnerable and having a real conversation. That man got daddy issues. That man got abandonment issues. He wanted a father in his life and he didn't get it. Yeah, he may have had a stepdad. And I'm just talking on the show. I don't know in real life if he really had a stepdad. But if you're an actor, cause I've dibble dabbled in that. Sometimes when you act and you get into these characters, you really feel like you're that person. And I feel like he was so successful in playing the Fresh Prince because it was certain aspect of his personal life that he could incorporate in the show. And when he took that and put it in the show, it made it so real. That scene was so real. Tell me it won't real. Tell me that scene didn't make you feel some type of way. It did because it did. Some of us have lost our fathers. Some of us have lost our fathers and never really got the real chance to have a real relationship with them. I know how I feel. I've dealt with people that have been through that. And let me tell you something. These people are amazing peoples, but they hurt, man. Losing a parent is like losing a part of you. It's like losing your DNA, losing who you are. It's like losing it's like you I just took a chunk of me and it's gone forever. That's how I feel to lose a parent. It's a part of me that I'll never get back. Never. No matter how much I try, no matter how much I try to look for it in other people, boyfriend, girlfriend, no matter how much, I'll never get that daddy, mama love again. They gone. Will Smith made a mistake. And what I'm trying to say is, we all make mistakes. Where in the fuck in his where have we gotten in 2022 to where we not realize people make mistakes because we're not perfect. We're never gonna be perfect. It's not capable of being perfect. Even you, the person that's mad that this person made a mistake in your life. Look at all the mistakes you made in your life. You trying to weigh it where the mistakes I made won against you. The mistakes I made, they were still mistakes. Do you understand that people think different than you, walk different than you, talk different than you, care about different things than you? You feel like everybody should care about the same thing as you. You feel that everybody should feel and talk and walk the same way as you. You're the fucked up person. Me, I leave room for error in my life. That's not a weakness. That's a strength because I'm intelligent to understand that my girl is going to make a mistake. She going to say something, she going to do something that's going to piss me off. But do I understand that it's certain levels to shit? Hell yeah, I do. You don't just mistakenly fall on a nigga dick. You don't just mistakenly give a nigga your number. You don't just mistakenly do these things. If you're doing these things, it's because you meant to do it. Just own it. Just own it. That's all a man asks for. Even if you give a nigga your number and just own it. Say, yeah, I gave him my number. You fuck this bitch, so fuck it. Well, I'm going to entertain another nigga. Well, and if you a man that ain't did nothing, you a woman that ain't did nothing, well, yeah, I entertain this. But now you got some grounds to talk on because I didn't do nothing to you. At the end of the day, I think that it's now this are bad thoughts. Now I've been going for about 45 minutes. My goal is about an hour tonight, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. Please, if you've made it this far, please share it. Please go share it to a friend or whatever, because guess what? You would be amazed to just if somebody say something to just make them think. That's all I'm doing. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to be right. That's not my goal. My goal is just to make people think. We don't think out here no more. We look at Facebook and we look at Twitter and we look at YouTube and we take other people's philosophies and other people's thoughts and feelings and all these things and we make it our own because we feel like these people know what they talking about. Cause they got 100,000 followers, they got 1 million followers. So obviously, other people peep that they know what they talk about. That ain't the case. Me, think. God gave you a brain. Just think. Think about some things. Just think. Feel me? Just think. Use your brain, use your intellect. Think. Because you know what works for you. You know what you can watch 1 million motivational speeches. You can watch 1 million. You can watch Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg The Stallion. You can watch all of them say something on the internet that everybody take as motivational speech. But understand that you your own individual. Meg The Stallion not more important than you. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, they not more of a woman than you. Goddamn Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Gucci. They not a bigger man than you. They just have more money than you. They make more moves than you. They put themselves out there more than you. They have more resources than you. But in the eyesight of God, are they bigger than you? If you believe in that, are they bigger than you? And that's a part of being a man that I've learned. Ain't no man out here bigger than me. At the end of the day, I create my own kingdom. I create my own household. I birthed and fertilized my own children. I didn't birth them. The woman birthed them, but I fertilized my own children. I go out here and work and hit the clock by my damn self. I pay the car note, pay the insurance, pay my taxes, pay my rent, pay my mortgage, put gas in my car, put food in my refrigerator by myself. Gucci ain't did it, G's ain't did it, Diddy ain't did it, Rick Ross ain't did it. They doing the same things on a higher level for themselves. Ain't no man out here more important than you. Ain't no man out here bigger than you. Ain't no man or woman. And it's said that we got to be in competition with each other, but that's another conversation for another day. You, if you're still breathing, still waking up every day, you are important. You matter. And guess what? The mistake you made, the fuck up that you made, I promise you, I put it on everything to relate it to my name. Somebody else made a mistake too. So don't take it so hard. Take it as a learning lesson. This man, Will Smith, sat up here, realized and recollect and analyze what he did and realized that it was a mistake. Not only did he realize it was a mistake, he realized why he did it. Because of what he got going on. It had nothing to do with his wife. He realized what he had going on. And what he had going on and what his mental status was, what his background was, with him not having a father figure, from him wanting a father figure, from whatever. That's why he did what he did. And we need to realize that mistakes are not to our detriment. It's what empowers us. Because For one, the first and foremost, it shows you that if you making a mistake, you're doing something. You moving. You out here doing something. If you made a mistake, if don't nobody else clap for you, a bad man gonna clap for you. I'm gonna do it again. You made a mistake. That let me know you doing something. Cause if you ain't doing shit, you ain't making a mistake. You feel me? Take that victory. You made a mistake. That means you thought of something. You planned something. It didn't work out. You made a mistake. Because yes, you could have planned it better. But you did something. A lot of people out here ain't even doing nothing. Think about that. A lot of people not out here even doing nothing, bro. And you doing something. Mistakes. Allow yourself to make mistakes. You are not perfect. I don't care how much money you got. What it is certain levels to shit. Now, if you're a manager at a job and you make mistake, you have hundreds, sometimes thousands of employees under you, and you make a mistake. Your mistake affects your supervisors. And you got supervisors that are in charge of 30 to 40, 50 people on the ships. I mean, of course it varies depending on the job. But if you're a manager, your mistake affects the supervisors. That's real shit. Now, if the supervisors is affected, the employee, the coordinator's gonna be affected. If the coordinator's affected, then the employees is affected. If the employees is affected, now their family members and people around them are infected. So, to whom much is given, much is required. So it's different levels to fuck ups and mistakes. So guess what? If you're at a high level, $100,000 mistake level, it's going to affect so many people. Will Smith made a mistake and it affected millions of people. Not just his family. It affected Chris Rock's family, his mother, his brother, his sister, his friends and family. Cause now they want to do something to you. Cause you slap their brother. You slap their cousin. You slap their son. You slap their daddy. Now they feeling some type of way. It's levels to shit. It's levels to shit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all want the money. You want money, yeah. But you think you gonna have $1,000,000 and some change and go off in the sunset and live happily ever after. That ain't how it works. There's so many people out here who track who got money and keep up with who got money. And they know you. Even a lottery, you could go win the lottery and put a mask over your face. Somebody peeping you. Somebody you don't know, never seen. Somebody peeping you and trying to figure out how I'm going to get your money. Because it's a market for that. It's a market for everything out here. It's a market for that. Scamming, whatever. It's a market for that. Robbing, stealing, killing. It's a market for that. It's somebody's job to figure out who the hell won the lottery. Oh, you don't believe that? Then you a fool. Every time somebody win the lottery, somebody got to hustle out here trying to figure out how they gonna get your money. Am I lying? Come on now, let's keep it real now. Keep it real with yourself. If you can't keep it real with yourself, you never gonna grow as a person. You gonna always operate in hurt. But let's finish watching this interview though.
Say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. Um, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning
Subscribe.
on GMA.
GMA. Hey, they not gonna DMCA me, goddamn. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, goddamn. Subscribe, like. Oh, let me go back to the channel. Hold on. Let me go. Here it is. Good morning. Good morning, America. If you can't see it, can you see it? Good morning, America. Okay. Links. There you go. You see it? See it? Subscribe. Type that in. You know, you want to watch the full episodes? All you got to do is go to Good Morning America. Everything there's there. Okay? All right. So we've been going for 57 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. People should be allowed to make mistakes. People should be allowed to make mistakes. And it's only humane to allow people to make mistakes. How many is up to you? How many is up to you? But allow people to make mistakes. If a person has the right mindset, they'll recognize that they made the mistake, try to correct it, and own it. But if they don't, then you're operating with somebody that you need to separate yourself from because they making mistakes. They don't realize they're making mistakes, and they're moving impulsively, and they're moving catastrophically. That's a big word. Separate yourself because destruction is coming their way, and if you associate yourself with these people, destruction is coming for you too. Mistakes. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody's perfect out here. We all messed up. Own your shit. Realize I don't care if you got $1,000,000 to $100,000 to $10,000 to $1,000 to $100. It's levels to shit. Guess what? That $1,000,000 mistake affect everybody up under you, all the way down to the $100,000 to the $10,000 to the $1,000 to the $100 to the broke motherfucker. They got $0 in his account. He negative. He got overdraft fees in his account. He waiting on the next paycheck. It's levels to stuff. But the blessing and the power is recognizing first off where you are and where you fit at, understanding that you are human, and at any given moment, what you got can be taken away from you. When you're a millionaire, everything you say and do is way more monitored and way more taken seriously than somebody that don't make shit, that's living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. You don't believe me? I done seen plenty of people make a racist mark, make a racist remark, career gone. End it. Don't nobody want to work with them no more. Don't nobody want to do nothing with them no more. They made a mistake. But guess what? That mistake cost them millions and opportunities that they'll never get back. To be honest with you, they'll never get it back. Because the internet a motherfucker. When you do something, it's recorded. Somebody got it. Screenshot it. They gonna always bring that up. You're never gonna live it down. So move and operate humbly. Tomorrow is not promised to you. That's definitely what that is. Cause tomorrow I don't give a damn. You got $1 million right now. That don't mean you gonna wake up tomorrow. Humble yourself. Mistakes should be allowed to be made by anybody. As long as you take the right action, you own your mistake, you do what you can to reconcile your mistake. That'll deem the level and the sincerity of what you did. That'll bring it down a little bit. It ain't gonna save you, but at least if people see, hey, at least he trying to do right. He owning his shit. He being honest. That'll help. That'll go a long ways with people. Cause we all done fucked up. We all realize that. Yes, there's people out here that just think they so damn perfect. Yes, you can't get away from the people. But it's those people are not the majority. Majority of people are really real motherfuckers. I ain't scared to say that. The majority of people out here been through some shit. The media and internet want you to believe that everybody out here fucked up. No, we got sense. We just hurt. And we're moving impulsively. But guess what? We can see a fake motherfucker anywhere in a crowd. We can see a lot of us that been through something. We can see the real. We can see the fake. That's all I'm going to say. At the end of the day, thank you for watching A Bad Man. This is A Bad Thoughts. Thank you for watching me. Hey, if you got anything, if you enjoyed what you got, if you're still here, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please follow if you're on my Twitter, if you're on my YouTube, if you're on my Facebook. Please just follow. It don't cost you nothing. You know, and I thank you and I appreciate all of you. And like I always end my streams, I'm a bad man, but listen, be bad. Be a bad mother. But be bad in a good way. I'm out.